Hi, hi. Hey, hello. Hello. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? I didn't have an exact plan for Pixel Brunch, and I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm up and alive, at least enough to get going here, and figured just send it. So here I am. Give me 2 seconds here. Swap over to camera mode. One day I'll have like a little better setup for like switching between all these modes and stuff, but you know, one thing at a time. Hi, hello, good morning. I guess this hand's a little more in frame. I'm like, camera's slightly off here. Maybe it needs to be over a little bit more. That feels a little more center. Yeah, let's go. Hi, good morning. Time for a little Pixel Brunch. Cheers to everyone that's awake. Oh, coffee's hitting good today. Definitely gonna at least have another cup or so after this. So yeah, I just wanted to, I don't know, jam out a little bit of work, show off what I've been doing here, at least this past week, and I don't know, try to get a little bit better plan together. This last week might have also been dealing around some sickness and stuff, so I've been trying to, I don't know, just get my shit back together. So here I am. Hello. Let's switch over to our main jam over here. So over this past week, I've been working on some new games. Got a little bit of font action going on. I started a mock-up for a new shoot 'em up, and I needed some fonts to work with, like the whole mock-up I got going. So I started doing that, and there's some animations going on that I've been doing. Just trying to like put the whole package together and export all the pieces and make that all work as one here. So yeah, here's our little base font. I'll probably make at least one more like regular font, just because this one's kind of tiny and mostly for like very particular things. So I'll probably end up with at least one more font for this project. Speaking of which, let me scoot my preview over to the other window here. Here's what we're looking like at the moment. at least for my base concepts. A little bit more cute and bubbly than some of the other, I don't know, dirtier projects I got going on. I need something like light and colorful. So currently I mostly have like the ship put together and all like the UI elements and like the background stuff all separated out for the game. And need to do some particle effects and stuff for explosions and the bullets and a little bit of animating and kind of get some of the enemies going and stuff. But this is coming along pretty good. Next up, we've been working on some trailer stuff for Duck. And currently it needed like a little, it's like a 4x3 setup, and we needed something to help like fill out that like 16:9 frame. So I made this cute little frame using a lot of the characters from the game. Just help fill in where the action is. This is kind of what it would look like in the actual the video frame and stuff. If you're ever doing anything like this, oh, thank you. Also, welcome on in, Arcade Valor. I don't know, for anyone just coming in general, hi, I'm Wayne, I make pixels, and I don't know, just been making video games for roughly about 10 years. And I don't know, I just like doing it. Both like retail stuff and just stuff for myself. It's just always been fun. We'll probably have a trailer for Duck coming in pretty soon. If anyone wants to check it out, I have a cute little wishlist button. Or Steam button, I should say, that you can wishlist. Also, my palette, I usually use like a base palette, and the one that I like the most is the Iron Famicube palette, which is just absolutely wonderful. Actually, I should like make a palette, command, now that I think about it. I'm gonna add that to my list for things that I can do. Give me 2 seconds and I can actually link this palette because it is just absolutely gorgeous and Arn's work is absolutely wonderful. As I bounce around to like a million different places right now. Next up in the list of what I've been up to here, I made a little bit of cursed shitpost art. My friends were joking about more Kirby's with human feet, because Kirby's with human feet is really funny to me. And I kind of got the idea to mix it with Street Fighter Jury. Yes, another cursed Kirby. So yeah, the cursed Kirbys just keep continuing. They're still funny to me. They'll probably never stop being funny to me. So I've just added to the collection. And there'll probably be more to the collection as we go on. And last thing I've been kind of up to is I've been working more on Bruising Cruisers. We're thinking about slightly changing up our title here. to be a little bit more like SEO friendly and a little bit easier to search. We had an issue with our first game, Shoot Shimi, used an umlaut, and it caused so much problems for people like searching it on storefronts and stuff. And it was just like, I don't know, it was a mess in that way, and we don't want to accidentally replicate that. So we're just gonna throw an I in instead of the apostrophe and call it a day. Because it reads pretty much the same, and it won't cause me too much more art grief in that way. I just need to kind of pull this all together and start redrawing the logo. Also, this is what our title screen currently kind of does. We also use like a shader for colors. So it's more like Game Boy Color style. And also trying to start jumping back harder into this and submitting it to do like conventions and stuff like that. And we'll see how that goes. Get on that train where we can. But it's like the whole picture of it is like, it was a game that we started a bunch of years ago, and we just kind of like, we were getting a little burnt out on it, and we hopped to another project. And more recently, we just kind of like got the energy for it again. Ooh, pardon me. And we just started kind of like rebuilding the project and adding and polishing it up and making it just better overall and easier to work with. Initially, we had like a really terrible system for doing levels and tile maps and stuff, and we recently just switched it over to doing tiled, so we can just kind of build it all up easy. And I don't know, the game should be coming together sooner or later. Hoping to finish it sometime, maybe like Q1 of next year. That's kind of where we're at with that. As far as work today, I think I might do a couple emotes. Oops. And maybe like just bounce around a couple projects. We'll see where life takes us. I do have at least one emote I need to work on for a client. And then beyond that, I might do some stuff for myself. We'll see. Trying to make a few more, I don't know, just fun emotes for everyone to use. Definitely want some sort of a weapon emote. I need a good like dance emote just because I usually get hot jams going on through my my Genesis tunes that I've been playing. Ooh, pardon me. And I don't know, I want to do like maybe like a wave or a handshake. I don't know. We'll see what else comes along to me. Just good emotions people can share, or just stuff that makes me laugh and is fun. So let me pull up what I got kind of going on here. I don't really take on many clients these days just because I mostly do larger game projects, and most of that is like multi-year or like a good like 6 months kind of thing, and it just like it takes up most of my time, so it's really hard to fit in little things in between that, especially if I ever want to like do anything for myself at all. So I kind of like keep it pretty low-key for that, but this is an old client, and he just needs some more emotes, and it's been a while. I'm kind of putting things off a little bit just because I've had so much work. Not that that's a complaint. I am absolutely I am very lucky to have people that love my work and want to hire me, and want to use my work. Like that means a lot to me. Don't ever think that that's a thing that I don't appreciate. Oh. But Dem's character is the Reaper, and I've done a lot of Reaper emotes. A lot. A whole lot. But the Reaper's fun to draw, and first up, basically, oops. I just need to do some edits on this one. He wants the Reaper to look a little happier, even, because this is like a cozy emote, but because it's the Reaper, he's covered in blood, and that's funny. What I might do is look up like a couple like faces of bliss. Because I feel like that might be a good energy to put out. Searching up Face of Bliss mostly brings me up pictures of makeup stuff. That's weird. Bliss face, maybe? Nope. Nope, that's more... Oh, Google image search has really went downhill since all the AI stuff. Okay, I think I kind of have the right idea. I might just need like a little bit more of like a curvature in the face. Maybe even just like a little bit of like a mouth open. We'll see what I can get with this. Oops, I am on the wrong layer. That's that layer. Let's go. Even that gives a little bit more. You know, I wonder if I can just cut out the... No, that doesn't really do it. But I definitely need that extra like curvature. Like that's the kind of thing that you don't think about, like how much facial expressions are based around your like lips and your facial features and stuff like that. So just like making sure that those like facial lines are cut in really good and get it all feeling right. Yeah. The other thing I kind of want to do is get a little bit more of that, like the depth here. Oh yeah, that's starting to feel a little better. I wonder if I could do like a happy skull. Definitely want those like right facial features. May need like more of a like this kind of face. And then maybe pull this up a little bit. Get that like... Ooh, yeah, yeah. This is starting to feel right now. So I hope everyone's Sunday is going very nicely. It's nice and sunny here. Kind of warm, but we've been kind of... We had like a bunch of cooler days, which was really nice. And now it's kind of like turned back around and we're getting like hot days again. But I'll probably spend a lot of today inside. This is like making his chin look weird. I think maybe these teeth need to move over one. Yeah. Even two? No, just one. Skulls are so interesting and unique to draw because there's just like there's so many like interesting little, I don't know, details to like all the little pieces and stuff. I really love that. Yeah, I think that's... No, it looks like eyeballs then. This is a swanky song. Oh, it's a Rolling Thunder. The Rolling Thunder games have really awesome music, especially on the Genesis. Or the Mega Drive, depending where you're from. I think I might have burnt my mouth on breakfast this morning. Whoops. You get that like, particular like tinge when you like eat or drink anything else after you burn your mouth. Oh yeah, that's really starting to feel a lot happier now. I don't know if I should give him a little bit more detail in his cloak, or if that's just too much. No, it does add quite a bit of depth. In a spot that should be like closer. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. No, the light purple don't work there. I want to keep some of the depth here, but also like skulls have that weird like where your like cheekbone hits like right along here, where it cuts off. And it's like it's hard to get when there's so many other things like competing for that area, I guess. Oh yeah, that's starting to feel right. Wouldn't mind getting a little bit more depth in the chin, but I don't feel like that's really gonna work here as much. That's a little cleaner though. I wonder if I did this like reverse. No, that doesn't feel right. Almost there. A couple of those little details, and I think this will feel great. I should switch this and add a little bit more shade here. Some of this is in one of the detail layers. I done goofed. Oh, what layer are you on? Oh, there we go. That's cute. Actually, I should probably grab these and fix what layer they're on rather than just cutting it. I don't know how I managed to do that, but you know, layers are fun. Layers are fun. Here we go, that's better. There we go. There, I think I'm digging that. I wish the blood was a little bit more, I guess, round liquidy. Let me see what I can do about that. Get that, like, that viscous feeling to it. I'm kind of glad that this is not going to be an animated emote, because that sort of liquidy energy is not the easiest thing to animate. It's funny because, like, I kind of want to do less detail for the blood, but everything else is more detailed, so it's like it's hard to find that good balance. That, and I think like a lot of the references I was looking at, like when you like pour something, not necessarily blood, because like that's not like a real thing you can find pictures of. But like when you like pour that kind of like a very thick liquid on something, it's it becomes very like streaky, and like it dark shadows hit where like any like the crevices or anything are. So it's kind of hard to get that I don't know, that right feeling. But I think I'm getting there with it. Oops. I think just like a little bit more like good clusters will really help here. and kind of like keep that shape really good. Yeah, just like a few of those like bubbly clusters. Like it's a real good splash of it. Yeah, it's starting to feel better. Oh, this track's such a jam. I always find it interesting that especially the Golden Axe, I guess both the Golden Axe 2 and the 3 soundtrack can sound like so like thick and heavy and epic, but also like really groovy. That's not too bad. It's too dark. Old, new. Yeah, I think I'm starting to feel that. I think the only thing I really want to do is just make sure that the hands are feeling good here. They're like really close, but I feel like I could probably go like one step further. Just like really get that shape going. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's go. Especially when you're hitting like the smallest sizes, really getting that sharp depth helps a lot. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna call this done. It's not only good, it's good enough. Where did I lose that? Still reminds you of the monkey holding a phone in the rain meme. So he looks happy in the rain of blood. that particular like bliss. Give me just a second. I'm gonna send this over. Boop, boop. I can always like pull back the blood too if need be. Cross that off the list. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can sneak another emote for myself here. Oh, crunch, crunch. Let's see where my emotes lie. So we got some Cursed Kirby. We got cat. Oh, I want to do another cat emote too for the zoomies. See, what do I got energy for right now? Wouldn't mind trying to get like a good, I don't know. I also want to do a couple like FX kind of emotes that are just like you can add to any other emote to like make it into other things. I think that's interesting and fun. I wonder if I should just make like an emote file and just keep them all together. I don't know, it's fine separate, I think. Also want to do a good eyebrows emote. Let me load up my palette here. I should really change that to my default palette. I used to have it set up as it, and I just got lazy when I built my new computer and didn't update it. There we go. I'll pull up some more recent self-insert images here. the wrong folder. Well, portraits. Let's go. Where am I? I think I'm 7. Yeah. See what I can gleam off of this. Because I really kind of like this portrait, but it's very lo-fi, and I want something a little bit more higher fidelity, I think. Plus, like, swap up the palette a little bit. Plus, I really want to like get my glasses in there. And elongate this beard, because the old beard is getting long. Pretty soon I'll have full wizard powers. Also, I gotta axe all this hair. I wonder if I should keep the hat, or if I should just do full bald. On the bright side, this works for a pretty good base. Boo boo boo. There's a funky track like this. Oops. I should probably actually save this in a good spot, huh? Let's see. These glasses out one more here. Oops, that is not the right color. May have to find a good secondary color for this, or maybe I could use that, or one brighter is like my primary color. Looks so washed out though. I want a face of color. Not too bad for a base color. Could probably use that and two other ones. See how that kind of comes together and go from there. Maybe I need to cut the colors sooner? No? No, I don't know. Not working for me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go custom on this. Which is fine. I don't mind. Ooh. Also, I think when I'm done, I'll probably add a border to this too. But I'm definitely going to need at least one more color for this. Add in a lot of that shape. Get my tooth cap. I wish I had more space to like put in the eyes and stuff, but I feel like it ends up like reading really weird. I guess I could probably like do something like that maybe? Do you like cat eyes? It's actually not too bad. Just want to see like how much I can get that, like, I don't know, I have like a bit of like a soft expression. Just like how my eyes are just a little acorny shaped down. Oh, pardon me. Oh, stretching the mortar feels so good. This should actually be like lighter than this. Ooh, that's not too bad. I could probably use that for the shine on my old head. like this secondary color that I'm working with for like the shadows here. It's working pretty well. Especially once I add a, what should I call it in? A border in. Hey, what's up, Kenzie? Yummy, yummy pixel faces. Trying to add to my emote collection here. I have to change the shirt color here a little bit, I think, just so I get enough color separation. So right now it's just like it reads too much like a blob. I don't like that. I'll have to mess with that a little bit. I think about another color I really want to use. Or maybe something like that. It's like a lot of it's competing in that same saturation space. Oops, maybe I could pull that all into the... Yeah, that's not too bad. Get a bit of that like shadow separation here. It's chiptunes too. Sounds like Comzone a little while ago, and this sounds cool. I created like essentially a giant playlist of tunes for just Sega Genesis Mega Drive stuff. This is pure Solar currently. I just kind of like leave it on random and just kind of let it go. At some point, I need to find like a little bit better of a spot in my my layout here for my Winamp. Have we talked before? I want to say I met you on DeviantArt, maybe? It was like beyond ages ago. We might even be Twitter mutuals too. Yeah, yeah. Twitter more than likely. It's still been ages since you've been there. I totally understand. Social media is just like, it's so hard to keep up with, and it's just a lot in general. Cool, nice to be here. Nice to have you. What have you been up to, by the way? Are you working like at a studio, or? If you don't mind me asking, of course. You guys did something for Being and Becoming, but you're not working on anything right now? I don't know what Being and Becoming is. I'm gonna look that up right now. Oh, that's gorgeous. Strange Eldritch game project. You always had fun working with them? Oh, it's not out yet. Cool. Well, it's not on my wish list, and if anyone else wants to look at it, I'm going to also link it in chat. What'd you end up doing for it, if you don't mind me asking, of course? Oh, well, I was just curious what you worked on for it. What gorgeous little pieces did you add? You always do animations for them, some FX and character animation for a scene last time. Oh, cool! I love doing FX stuff, like, it's just so fun. Can't show it though. No worries, no worries. I'll be more than happy to wait and play it. Because that's very up my alley for the kind of stuff that I like, so... It looks kind of like search action Metroidvania-y, which is like very much my jam. It's like that, yeah? Cool, cool. I love it. You have a lot of content and choices by design. Oh, cool, cool. I really need to go on another good search action jaunt. I've been meaning to go back and play some of the older what are they called, Momodora games. I played through the first two like ages ago, and I meant to play through the rest of them with like a friend, but then I ended up moving away, and now it's just like on my I need to do this list. I have like a couple others installed that I really want to go through too. Then I wouldn't mind going back and doing Symphony of the Night again soon. Just because it's been a while. And I think that really like adds to that particular charm to it. Especially like at that time, there was a lot of like very like hyper exaggerated characters, more like either like chibi stuff or like things like Street Fighter, where a lot of like the character animations are very exaggerated. Not that that's a bad style. It's just like it's a very like unique and different kind of feeling to it. And I'm always really big on like making sure that the style like matches everything. Like everything has to feel together and one in that way. And even like the backgrounds and stuff still have that kind of feeling where like things are like rendered a little bit more than a lot of things, where it ends up being almost more like a painting than just like a simple tile set. And I think that really like adds to the charm of it. Okay, I need to like find a color for this shirt that is not this gray, because the gray is just not working right now. I think I actually like need color here. That's not too bad, especially if I add like highlight colors. Also, in general, I love like looking at like sprites and stuff in games and trying to like I don't know, think about how like the style works for that particular project and like why things like feel cohesive in that way. I always found that very interesting. And like as an artist, like it's really handy for style matching. Especially when someone's like, I want this to look like this. So it makes or breaks a game in Pixar. Yeah, exactly. But when things are looking like mismatched, or like when the style itself clashes within like the gameplay, like if the characters and the backgrounds match too much, then it's really hard to read everything. So like everything has to work in unison and as like one cohesive piece. I think I need to change this color here. Just not feeling right to me. Blue's not too bad. Light blue's probably too much. Probably end up even adding in like a third color. Maybe I'll end up doing that, is like doing it this way and then add in like a third color. because that kind of helps in with a little bit of like the color transition here. I might not even need the body when I'm done with this, because I kind of want this to be more like a beard waving in the wind kind of emote. Actually, I probably need to separate the head when I'm done too, now that I think about it. That's cool. Ooh, pardon me. Sorry, I'm coming off a little bit of a cold and I'm like... I haven't talked this much in like a week. I wonder if I need to cut it like that more. I don't know. The ear doesn't feel too bad. I'm like nitpicking at this point. I could probably just like bring this down a pixel and like give myself an actual mouth. Yeah. No, that looks goofy as shit. Yeah. I'd have to like do something more like that. But I think that fits the vibe of what I'm doing here. That's not too bad. Can't really use that. Just have to like kind of imply the nose, I think. Noses are always weird in pixel like that. Doesn't feel like my nose at all. That's not too bad. It's weird that just like removing that one pixel really like mucks with that. I think that's pretty okay. Maybe a little highlight. See, that was kind of what started this whole thing. And like, something about it wasn't like reading right. The single pixel's not too bad. just that like at 1x it just like doesn't read. Maybe adding a little bit more shadow in that way. That's not too bad. So I have kind of like a slightly wide nose. Maybe this is where like a highlight could kind of come in. It's feeling very pillow shady though. I definitely don't want that. This might be my best iteration right now. I almost wonder if I should like bring my face up a little bit more. And then just do it that way. Salty, how you doing, friend? Do you have a good stream last night? You overslept. You had to have been up pretty late, right? Oh yeah, I think I'm liking this better. To quote Doug, we looked at 65 pictures of you and then drew a horse. Oh lordy. Can I see the horse? Okay, 1 second. Yes. Actually, I think I need to like pull my skull back a bit here too. Because like if you're looking at like the side portrait of someone's head, like your skull is always going to be a little bit more like in the back here. Like it always sticks out just a smidgen. I think I need a little bit of that. Okay, this horse is awesome. Can I bring up the horse on the Jumbotron? Before I bring it up on Jumbotron. Oh, sure. Okay, this horse is gorgeous. What the hell? Also, why did I draw this? So what happened that the horse came about? Also, I appreciate the 2-minute horse and the 56-minute horse. You don't remember. Oh, that's glorious. Oh, that's so good. Thank you for sharing your beautiful horse that you don't remember why you drew it. That's wonderful. You're drawing a PC-98 background, and that was an hour later, and there was a non-pixel art horse. As it should be, I guess? I don't know. May you send a contextless clip? Of course you can. Please do. Because now I want to know more about the horse. Good old pixel art where you draw a whole thing and then spend an hour moving 1 or 2 pixels around over and over and over. Looks like you accidentally clicked away on mobile. Can I show this on the Jumbotron again? I always have to ask, because... Sure, okay. Yeah, let's lower the music for a second here. Oh, heck. This is... They're like, not right now.
Might as well just lead into it. So oh, wait, you can't even see me. Oh my god, hold on. I meant you can't see the one that's talking. Oh my god, there we go. Wait, well,
so which one's talking? Because they're all talking.
Oh my god, hold on.
This one is, and that one is, and this one is, and this one, and this one, and that one, and this one, and that one.
Oh my god.
The JPEG one. I know which one it was, but I find that very funny. Also, you have so many hacking versions of your avatar talking. That's so wild. Like, I always forget how many versions you really have. So let me get our music back going here. By the end of the night, you had 65 on the screen. Oh my goodness. You got too overstimulated and had to stop. I totally understand. Thanks for letting you share. Of course, of course. I'm happy to share your share. I'm always so uncertain how I want to draw t-shirts. Cause like there's like tiny little folds and stuff everywhere, but like every time I draw like all the tiny little folds, it just looks like a hot frickin' mess. And then I end up just doing none of it. Hey, welcome back. I'm a tiny bit more rendered now. Oh, you know Salty too. Small worlds. And now my head's not sitting right here. Oops. Very much needs to be in the center here. Also, this track's a jam, but it is like kind of randomly loud. There we go, that's a little better. This is getting really pillow shady. I don't like that. Also, friends, do you mind if I take a break for like 2 minutes here? I just want to get some more coffee. Stand up and stretch for a hot minute. Spinach is laying on phone. Oh, please pet Spinach for me. Good cat content. Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm just gonna grab a little more sweet cup of joe. Okay, friends, I'm back. Oh no, this spinach sneezed on your face. Oh, it's the price we pay for having fuzzy little friends. So that reminds me of a story when we first got Luna. It took her like a really long time to really like come around and like spend actual time with us. And the first one sec, you got a refresher behind by almost a minute. Oh hi, we're back. Hey, thanks for the welcome back, too. Do we have a revive Salty? Salty, come back to us, we're lonely. I know that's not how it works. You're probably stuck in an ad, to be honest. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so that reminds me of a story. When we first got Luna, it took her like a super, super long time to like really come around and like spend time by us and stuff, because she was a very, very scared little kitty. And the first time she ever came up on my desk, she saw that I had food, and I think I had like chicken tenders and like blue cheese and stuff. So she's sniffing it. I was like, oh my god, Luna's on my desk. This is amazing. I was like, hi, little kitty. And immediately she sniffs the blue cheese and sneezes directly right into the blue cheese. And I was like, oh, kitty, I love you, and this was cute, but now I don't have blue cheese. So thanks for that memory. You brought that back to me. Oh, so now I have another little story. When I was heating up my coffee... That's so cute, but no! When I was heating up my coffee, I looked outside the kitchen window, because we have like a window out to our little deck area. And we have a little spider friend that hangs out there and eats all the bugs. Who's very nice and likes to make sure that we don't have bug friends. Our little spider friend is about the size of a pea. And in their web, they have a whole katydid, which is like probably like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 times the size of it. So I'm watching this little tiny pea-sized spider take on this katydid, just like coming up and slowly like adding the web around it and stuff. I'm really curious to see what happens the further the day goes on, if they're gonna manage to eliminate the whole katydid, or if it's gonna escape at some point. But it's really interesting to me. And I like a little spider friend. It's like mammoth hunting, he'll not starve this winter. So, I'm liking this so far, but like the body is just really bothering me. It just like is not feeling right here. I mean, like, part of it, I know, like, I'm not getting to see any of the... like, the neckline here. Which definitely makes a difference. But not that much of a difference. But it's like that, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna, like, get in the shoulders right here. Maybe I just, like, I don't have enough of an angle going on. Because, like, looking at my, like, natural shoulder curve, I have, like, an angle that comes out. And, like, part of it is trying to squeeze this all in this tiny space. But, yeah, wider shoulders. Yeah, like, I it's, like, too much of, like, a haunch. It's like, I got that. Even doing that, I have more of, like, a natural, like, shoulder spread. It's like my bones just went away. I think that's it. I think there's, like, there's no bones. I got no bones. See, like, even that is... Oops, it's feeling a little better. The furthest left and right black line on the bottom, maybe just remove that and extend the shirt. Yeah, just, like, use that as the... that, like, separation here. Yeah, that's definitely feeling a little better. Plus, this kind of gives me a little bit more room for, like, an actual, like, collar. Even more funny about this, I might end up even just, like, removing the body entirely for this particular emote. I don't know. I do want to separate out the head regardless, just because it'll make my life a little bit easier when I'm animating this. This pixel. There goes my head. Because, like, I could always just do, like a headless sway. Kind of like I did Joe Jam. Oh, pardon me. Actually, let me look at Joe Jam real quick. How did I do Joe Jam? Yeah, so Joe Jam is just like a headless or a bodiless apparition. It's so many frames. I'm gonna keep up my Joe Jam for reference anyway. It's way better already. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it for now, but I might end up just removing it. We'll see. like the pink that I use for Joe's neckline and stuff here too. Because that might read better for like just like more like a neckline. Just curious if I swap that to a pink. No, that's too pink for me, I think. Label my layers. I'm a redneck. Ha ha ha. But that's actually feeling a little better too. I think I might actually even need another color here. Because like something about this like blue teal edge color, just like something doesn't feel right color-wise about it. Oops. It might be because like so much of the rest of like the lower colors I'm using the black. Or maybe it's that like this side is gonna need more of that. And then I can pull in like one more color here. Heck, I could probably even just like get away with using that purple. Oh, I guess I'm on my dust mat. Sad. I should really take a little while and just like wash this dust mat. Wrestling pay-per-view is going to start in a few minutes. You might need a dip. Currently just wanted to lay in bed and watch you stream. Probably show up late to that. I haven't seen anything wrestling in so long. It's a world I'm very detached from. Been watching with Ted Bobbin folks. You know much about it, so they've been explaining it to you. It's been really fun. That's cool. It's such like an interesting, like, different world. Silly question, does anyone else wear hats when they stream? I like wearing this hat in general just because, like, it helps keep my my headphones off my head, which is, like, very uncomfortable for me. But I was thinking about getting, like, a softer hat. And I was just wondering if anyone, I don't know, likes hats with headphones, slash had a good insight into how that feels. It's like an extra layer of entertainment. It's also fun to let yourself get lost in the suspension of disbelief. I think a few folks wear hats. I just feel like I want something comfortable. Is really what it comes down to. Never wear hats, but using them to hold the headphones sounds sounds comfortable. So, like, I always just used to have hair, so, like, before just, I don't know, removing all the hair, like, headphones were fine, and, like, I don't know, I didn't need that buffer as much, but now, like, there's no way I can go without the buffer. Oh, you know what? Oh, no. So I figured out what's going on, where the junk on my my desk mat came from. My headphones are actually, like, peeling apart. Oh, that sucks. I've had these for a long time though. Maybe I'll, like, wrap these in something. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I don't know if you can totally see, but, like, well, the light is crushing that. But there's, like, it's just starting to, like, peel apart that, I don't know, whatever cheap, not foam, faux leather crap. But yeah, that's definitely what was on my desk. Wah wah. Oh, maybe I'll have to, like, look into new headphones soon. Headphones are such a pain in the butt. Like, I want ones that sound good, but, like, over-the-ear headphones, like, overheat me after a while. In-ear headphones, I get a headache. I'm just, like, a disaster. But, like, there's no way I can stream without headphones. Like, that's just not happening. At least the mystery is solved, but also no, it's fine. I've had these for, I don't know, probably like 6 or so years now that I think about it. It's fun when people let you into things they like. You're not naturally drawn to wrestling, but it's interesting to think about how the storytelling and the character they have to play and stuff. Yeah, yeah. And, like, really, it's, like, both acting and, like, stunt work at the same time. Which is really kind of interesting and cool in that way. I think this pixel on the head needs to, like, change. There, that's a little better. You watch video essays on it, on Netflix series, but never actual wrestling. I always had, like, friends that were interested in it, but, like, I was always just, like, on the fringe of seeing little bits of it and stuff. You have to get the cheapest, loosest over-the-ear headphones so they're not too tight or warm. In-ear headphones are a nightmare for you sensory-wise. Yes, exactly, exactly. Wrestling is a phenomenal fight animation reference for fun over-the-top stuff. Oh, that's a good thought. Never thought about that like that. That's cool. Maybe there's a reason Bane's most memorable thing is pulling a wrestling move on Batman. It's true, it's true. That's why your fight animations have leveled up too recently. That's cool. I love, like, I don't know, there's that whole, I don't know, letting real life impact your art like that. That I always think is really cool. I almost want to make my head 1 pixel wider. It sounds like a good thing for your life and art. Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna try it real quick and see if it works out or if it just looks bad. Oops. I keep looking at Joe Jam and thinking that it looks so good, like, wide like that. What do you think? Does it look a little better wider, or did the thinner work better? I mean, I'll probably have to, like, fix the head position and stuff. So that's a fun way to hang out with your homies. After you had dealing with stuff, having homies, like, giggle at punches and stuff is really nice. The wide's better? Okay. I just, I don't know, I'm such a noodler. I could, like, noodle any piece of art for so long. To the point where it's just, like, I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. We're all noodlers. I think that's, like, I don't know, both, like, an interesting and terrible thing about pixel art is you can always add more and change more and, like, add another layer to the depth of it. There's just, like, there's so many ways you can, like, come at it. And like, to some extent, like, all art. But there's something about pixel art where there's a lot of... I guess it's easier to change what's already there. So it's easier to just, like, muck about with each little bit. Well, speaking of the homies, you should definitely peep kinds of animations sometimes. They're great. It's funny because, like, we were just talking about the games that you're working on, and I don't know, just how cool all the animation stuff was and stuff. So I agree, is what I'm saying. Pretty much the only thing that's current is your portfolio at WordPress. Would you mind linking it just so I can see it and other folks can see it? Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, yo, I didn't know you did stuff for Steel Salt, too. That's awesome. Oh, your work's so good. You did the last 3 bosses for Steel Assault? Aw, that game's so fun. Yeah, your work's so good. I need to like spend more time doing like higher color stuff. Oh yeah, that water is here. I'm just gonna pull this up so everyone can see this water. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I have this like love and hate relationship with doing water animation. Like, it's such an interesting thing to animate, and it's such a pain to like get loops that look right. Especially like this part right here. Oh, that's so good. It's one of those things you can do mostly by mostly tweaking. Yeah. Every time I do water animation, like I'm like, well, I might as well cross off everything else I want to do for today. I think this pixel here is off. You overnoodle your water. I wonder if I have any water stuff I can actually show. I guess I've been doing that beach tile set stuff for Bruce and Cruisers. This is very low frame, but I've been working on like a shore animation. You said your water animations got mostly cut from that background. Your underwater seafloor looks so good. Yeah, I'm really sad that stuff got cut because that really like added so much depth to like the environments and stuff. I'm super sad. You start by doing a simple sine wave or shrink grow loop. Then you go into the details and track every little thing that you do from beginning to end. Yeah. Yeah, I think like doing things in that kind of like layer method really makes a big difference. Trying to think if there's any other water stuff I got going on. Do I have any... I guess some of this I can kind of show a little bit of. This is one I did recently for a thing that I can't really talk much about, but... But I remember, like, this took so long. I think I have like a single like little one too, yeah. A little bit of a different style, clearly. Which is everything for that project is less realistic. One thing you realize you did backwards on your waterfalls is you made the water go slower the further they went. Yeah, yeah. Well, you should do the opposite. Gravity is acceleration, yeah. So I wonder if I should add some shade to the eyes, maybe? I think keeping them single pixel wide is probably better. At least for the style. Also, thinking about like how to track all that, like there's so many little things that you have to think about when you're animating that kind of stuff. It just like it almost gets like overwhelming. I think a lot about the same thing when I'm animating like fire. Like fire is really weird in that way where like it both like speeds up and slows down depending on like where the energy is going. And then you hit like the point where it becomes smoke, and then it has to like change even more. I think that's the kind of stuff that like it makes animation really interesting, though. Hey, what's up, Bosh? How you doing, friend? Right, if you did every detail of how that should work, it would not have the timing that the game art needs. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're home from the mountains, so you're relaxing. Awesome. It go on and on and on. Welcome back. I hope your trip to the mountains was awesome. This should just change to this dark brown. No, I think that works better when it's small. Kind of want to brighten up the beard just like the tiniest little bit. Because I think, no, it's not too bad. Much needed relaxation. Gonna take an hour or two and chill and go hard into sound effects and music work. Oh, you're so driven, my friend. I appreciate and I understand, and I know it's a lot. You did just get added to a game that you're like, I want to keep working on this. Yeah, I get that, I get that. I think that's always like the hardest thing for me is like, it's really hard to be like, no, I don't want to work on this cool thing. That also reminds me, I need to like poke a couple of people about projects and where I'm at with certain things and whatnot. Ooh, that's not bad, adding a little extra shadow on that side. That kind of helps a lot for the little details. I can make my head feel super shiny. And I can make it that shiny. Beards are such a weird thing to do in Pixel. Like, everything is just so implied. And unless you have, like, a super straight beard, it's just, like, I don't know, like, scraggly. It's always so, like, curly and everything. And that's, like, a little hard to represent sometimes. But I don't think this is bad. This is feeling pretty good to me. I think I just about have this to where I want it. I feel like the mouth like lost something when I made the face wider. So I might have to like adjust that a little bit. Maybe it's just like a dark pixel that I need. It's also like partially on this side too. Now I'm looking at it. And I wonder, oops, if it doesn't just need to like move over a little bit. Because like where the eyes are sitting, it's like right here and here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I just didn't move over enough of that. Because that feels better now. But like part of me wants to move the eye over more, but that doesn't feel right. I need to like stop noodling this and move on soon. Okay, I think the only thing I don't like is this purple on the shirt is like, it doesn't feel correct on the ramp. It's like really close, but like not quite. Like it needs to be just like that, like tiny bit darker. I guess it's more of like a blue, but regardless. I wonder if I could even do like get away with like a gray mid-tone. No, I don't know. Like this is close, but it's like a little bit too dark. I love the like super non-linear color ramps where it's like it's almost wrong, but like it hits right. It's something I'm not like super experienced in, but like I keep mucking about with it, trying to like find my place with it. It's the only way you do it, yeah. Sometimes like just like getting those like those spots where like a gray fits in between two colors and it doesn't make sense, but it does, and it works. I know it's one thing that that Arn does a lot, and he's like a super big inspiration for me. And it's just like one of those things that like I want to find that like perfect balance like that. You're originally a painter, so that's why you do it. That's practically Gray's job. Yeah, yeah. That's fair, that's fair. Okay, I think I'm feeling pretty good about this now. Have you seen people that really like C64 is built with a lot of grays to do that with? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like those like particular limitations that like breed interesting color use in like a really good way. Okay, I'm gonna turn off this body because this is kind of gonna be my base here. Just gonna. It works because if your values work, you can play with color as much as you want. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And like dark value scale. Yeah, I don't work enough in like straight value like ramps. Most of the time, I work straight with color, and I really should do more just like grayscale and then go from there with it. The way you learn how to do colors, you grab a handful of colored pencils without looking and force yourself to draw with all the ones that got picked. That's a cool way to do that. I like that. You know, does Aseprite allow you to sort by value? I'm like, kind of. I guess you could kind of like sort by saturation. Oh yeah, you can sort by luminance too, yeah. That's probably not a bad way to do it. I might have to try that next time I'm like working up a new project. Okay, let's see if I can... You don't often check the value, but you work with sliders and it's easy to know roughly when you're going up in value. Though a blue will be way darker than a yellow that looks the same value, and say RGB sliders, yeah. That's why I kind of like working with the color shift tone sliders in this way, just because like I always have a good visual representation of how the colors are. So this should be an interesting way to do this, because I want to do like kind of like a sway back and forth, so I can get like the whole like beard sway thing going on. Guess that's where it shows they learn to work with color and graphic scale. Yeah, funny enough, I moved from Photoshop to Aseprite, and like, it's just like, oh, Aseprite's so wonderful comparatively. Ancient Peace. Oh, that's gorgeous. I see what you mean about like using like just whatever colored pencils you grabbed. So I think the first thing I want to do is do a rotation. Because like overall I'm going to have to like turn my head back and forth when I do it. So if I get a decent rotation going, that'll make a lot of that a little bit easier. Oh, Arcade Valors, thanks so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate that. I hope you get to enjoy the Cursed Kirby emotes and just, I don't know, whatever else crazy nonsense I come up with. Is my layout a reference to an old emulator? You want to say Nesticle? You know, funny enough, it isn't, but it really does have that old Nesticle feeling, doesn't it? I must have, like, just manifested that old memory. It's Archie and Jill here. I appreciate that. I don't know, I like to keep that, like, I don't know, relaxed vibe. Because, like, I don't know, that's just the kind of person I am. My layout actually comes a lot from my love for Monster Party. You're not sure it's actually Nesticle, but it's nice that you get what you mean. It's one of those emulators. I thought it was Nesticle. It's definitely one of the old emulators, like the old hat ones. Is that a crazy NES horror game that suddenly or crazy NES game that suddenly becomes horror themed, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. It's one of my favorite games ever made. I've made so much fan art. One day I will completely remake that game because I absolutely love it. There's something very special about it to me, and it just, like, strikes every chord. I have to go dig some of this out now, don't I? Hang on a second. I need to, like, kind of, sorry, I'm dead. I need to do the sorry, I'm dead. I did this one a couple of years back. And I want to say the last one I did was in 2022? I did, like, the whole, like, lake scene. So you can kind of see where this all kind of comes from. In the NES game, the blood and stuff is green. But, like, I feel like they always wanted to make it red. And, like, I've been doing, like, the characters for it, and I love it so much. It's such a cool game. You just realized that the Don't Pick on Me was referenced in Undertale? Yup. Monster Party's so good. I could gush about Monster Party all day. There's, like, a very particular, like, vibe that it puts out. That, like, there's, like, a couple of NES games that do that, and I don't really see anything else really do, where you're going through levels and you're entering doors, and each door is, like, a unique experience. Whether it be, like, a boss or a shop or a thing. NES Rygar does a little bit of that, but, like, I think the game that most aligns with that is a game called Xexes, which is more, like, space themed, and there's, like, shoot 'em up levels and stuff alongside of that too. But, like, you enter doors, and every time you enter a door, there's, like, this, like, particular like mystery to it, where you're like, ooh, what am I gonna get this time? Oh, thanks for the kind words on my mock-ups. It means a lot. It makes explore. You love that style so much. It makes exploring so much fun. Yeah, exactly. I feel like there's like one other game that. Oh, what's it called? Dr. Chaos is another good one in that way, but like, oh, I guess there's a couple because there's also Goonies 2 in that way. Makes you think of Zelda. Yeah, like Zelda 1 in that way kind of has that kind of energy. And maybe Zelda 2 to some extent. Where like you always feel like you're in for a surprise when you're entering a door. And I think that's really cool and something you don't see as much in modern games. Which is kind of sad. Because I miss that. What is this track from? This is a jam. Langrisser 2, okay. You know, it's more thought of as an investment. Like you have to reward the player. Yeah, like it's like changes how things feel. Like everything doesn't have to be like, I don't know, that like carrot on a stick, I guess. And really, like, it's not even to, like, knock that style of gameplay. It's just, like, I miss that kind of different vibe. I want the mystery, I want the intrigue. Yeah, it's a flavor that's gone out of fashion. And, like, to be fair in that way, like, game design has changed so much. And, like, the focus is very different now. And, like, it's always kind of, like, I don't know, there's been, like, an ebb and a flow to it. I think some of that was more like replaced with like the roguelike kind of stuff now. Because like roguelike stuff has a lot of that like, what am I getting now kind of feeling to it. Same brain cell. Yeah, Binding of Isaac. Yeah, it's that, like, you always have, like, a mystery. You always have something new to experience. Whether it's good or bad, or... Oh, Salty, I can't wait till you can show more of that that game that you're working on. It's really cool. some of the water stuff where you said about the other stuff too. All the water stuff was really cool. I'm a little sad about that not making it in, because it was very cool. At some point I should probably just do like a rotating head, because I think that's funny. Is this kind of centered? Kind of. Close enough. They asked for ActRaiser, you gave ActRaiser, and then it didn't make it. Aww. That's another interesting game that could deserve a better revival than what it got. I always really love the ActRaiser 2 art. There's something just like really special about how they did their backgrounds and stuff. Well, I guess in that way, like Demon's Crest does a lot of that too. I guess on the good end of things being cut, like you still have it. Like it's not gone away. You study 2 more than 1, but you miss overworld music in 1. Yeah. I really want to go through and try and complete 2. It's I own it, but it's so difficult. It is like intensely difficult. You mostly just watch speedruns. No, I totally get that. It's one of those things that I absolutely love that like long plays exist, because I use long plays for reference so often. It's weird with references like that. Sometimes people make something fantasy themed with this level of detail, but it can mean a lot of things to you. Yeah, like it's hard to tell like what that means to an artist, like what makes something like X game, like what captures that memory for you, or what you pull out of that is so different for everyone. You adore the Goblin area in 2, the cursed little details where you live for. There are games that there are no captures for, which way you capture gifts from long plays. Yeah, exactly. Especially when screenshots, highlights never show like the important stuff, like the mundane areas, or like movement through stuff, or like it's almost all like boss fights or like some sort of like action screen or something. Which is like I get it. I get why people grab those kind of screenshots. But at the same time, like, it is not helpful when you're trying to capture that little piece of art. And even like whatchamacallit, like Spriter's Resource. Oh gosh, I love Spriter's Resource, but it's hard to like get any of that. Like sometimes there's just like sprites that just aren't rips like at all. VG Maps is nice. Oh yeah, VG Maps is another good resource in that way. The way things are ripped is very inconsistent too. Yeah, like some games are just like, we rip the main character. That's where you got the Quackshot and Maui Mallard maps from. There's times where like I find myself just like going after my shelf and being like, well, I know I at least own this. You're thankful for mutant communities in that sense. You get that whole animation set. Yeah. Especially like fighting game stuff and all that. You know, I don't know if I ever really studied those as much. Quackshot is a game from my childhood, and I'm very in tune with that one. But yeah, I remember a lot of like the Quackshot like environmental art is really great in that way. Disney SNES stuff is incredible in general, yeah. I need to really check out Maui Mallard. It's a game I'm super not familiar with. Like, I know it exists, and that's about it. Think in the back of your brain you're shooting for that kind of animation. Also, Earthworm Jim. You love a good gear level? Yeah. Yeah, I think at some point I want to like make a game that's like pretty like over animated in that way, like Earthworm Jim or like some of those like Disney games, especially like the Virgin stuff. I think there's a lot of interesting animation stuff to muck with. I worked with one of the guys that used to work at Virgin, and his animation stuff is so good. I need to like pick his brain at some point. Bunch of pixelation people worked on a DS Alien game. Oh yeah, that what is it called? I know exactly what game you're talking about. Why I can't think about it. I'm pretty sure a lot of those folks went on and worked on what's it called? The Mummy Demastered, which is like almost like a spiritual successor to that. Cause like I know Sangmu, I think that's how you pronounce his username. I know, I'm pretty sure he worked on both of those. And his work is like, that's my jam. Yeah, Cyan. His work's a big inspiration to me. Yeah, I don't do enough like high fidelity stuff. I really need to work on some more of that. I guess I kind of get like shoehorned into doing a lot of like cartoony stuff, just because like that's just what I always did. But I really like doing a lot more like, I don't know, higher def stuff. I just don't get to do it as often. Oh, yeah. When do we do our high res collab? For real. Soon, TM? I definitely kind of want to do a little bit more, like, once spooky season hits again, if I can manage the time. Now that spooky season is almost upon us. You gonna do a horror thing with me badly? Okay, let's make it happen. He's still proud of that guts wall. Yeah, love me a good guts wall. So this needs to get tweaked a little bit, I think. But yeah, let's figure out a good spooky collab. We'll make it happen. Nuh-uh. Nah, run, nah, you don't. I kind of want to just do a head spin now. Because I think that would be funny. Do it. Okay, maybe I will. Wonder if that works better. Yeah, I think that works a little better. There we go. I love doing turnarounds. Like, rotation makes such a huge difference in animation, and I don't think most people like really realize like how much it adds, even to just have like a little bit of like body rotation, like in a walk cycle or something. Like, it changes how it feels so much, and it feels so much less stiff. It says that it's an actual object out there. Yeah, exactly. Also a little bit of moving toward the camera. Yeah. Oh yeah, you'd know. Yeah, Salty, your stompy animation is so good. So I think what I'm gonna do is like, actually, maybe I'm gonna do one more frame of turn. You forgot about that. We didn't. The yo-yo animation and stuff you did. So did you ever finish the like the whole set of animations with like the stompy thing and all that? I'm just like more curious than anything, because I know you're working on that for like forever. But also I know that it's like a heckin' mountain of work. Not yet. You paused for a tiny bit. It's really hard to do without music to time it to. Oh, I get you. You have a ton of scenes done. You're disconnected. Oh no! Come back to us! Is that moody track? Is this like Double Dragon 2 maybe? It is. I only know like the NES version of this track. Or did I disconnect? Uh-oh. No, I think I'm here. Okay. Say I did drop frames at some point, which is weird. Oh, you meant the animations. Oh, no, fighting Theseus, sorry. No, you're good. What are you playing? It is when you play it almost every morning. Have you finished it? Or are you trying to like trying to think about how to not spoil this? Did you get the full story? You're on like hour 800. You're trying to be at the higher levels. Oh, okay. So you're so beyond that. I haven't really played it since I essentially completed the story. I don't think I ever did like everything in it, but like I got like the main story and then the extra stuff. I'm looking forward to when 2 is out and done. I will definitely play that a lot. Because I had a very good time with the first one. I watched a video on how if you want to relive a game, you should play it once and never go back to it. That's interesting. And like, I think it works better for particular games than others, but like not in a bad way. Like especially like story games, like some of the like story games, once you play it once, like it's like that story is like imprinted on you. You won't touch 2 until it's done, but it's so tempting. Yeah, yeah. I really don't like playing early access stuff. Is not fun for me. I tend to like end up never coming back to a game if I play it in early access. Watching someone play it lately, forgot so much about it. It's actually why you've only done one single pacifist playthrough. You couldn't bring yourself to change your fate for your own pleasure. Made you sad to think about. Yeah, yeah. And you watch someone do the genocide run and they call you out on it. It says a lot like how much you like end up attaching to characters like that. A little better. It's the kind of immersion that makes games for you. Yeah, yeah. It's something I definitely aim to do as I make more stuff. We're really trying to do something intense with Blood Death in that way. Hopefully we hit the mark, and hopefully we can actually like get it in enough people's eyes and people can really like dig into it in that way. It's like Dragon Age Origins, you chose the bad ending for your character, so it felt so satisfying with the story you roleplayed. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, especially games where you have choices like that. Like, I don't... It's weird to me going back and playing it again as like a completionist's kind of aspect. Because like, I don't know, you're like part of the story. Like you are choosing that path. And it's kind of like in the same way, looking at stuff like MMOs. Like MMOs have very much a like no matter what the story that you're getting isn't the story of the game. It's the story of you and the story of you with other people and what happened. So like you can never get that back. Like you can never replay that story because the story is you and the things that you went through. And I think that's both like cool and really interesting. She got rejected by her bigoted boyfriend for being a dwarf, so you sacrifice yourself for the greater good and you had to spite them. You love that. Yeah, like, I think that's the thing about games like that, like, people don't really think about. Like, people get so focused on, like, the mechanics of something that they forget that the connection is more with yourself. And like really with all games in that way is like the story of you completing the game is your memory. The story of the game isn't like what they put in front of you or what you had that made that game like you read a book in that way. I think that's what makes games interesting, because like you only get one shot at doing a thing for the first time, and I think that's cool. I think it's actually like a really big strength for games. Even though you stopped being friends for several years, you're finally friends again now, after years, thankfully. Watching the sunset in Animal Crossing with your best friend during lockdown across the world is like a really treasured memory. You value it up there along with stuff just below your wedding. Yeah, like it's those things that like that is a story you will tell again to people. Like that's. I mean, clearly you just did. The song Q feels relevant for some reason, right? Yeah, but like, that's the thing is like, you only get that once. Like, you only get that special moment with people. It was just a night you stood on a rock on the beach in the game and watched it and watched it set in the game and occasionally emoted each other. I think Mega Man 2's ending was the first time you got contemplative with a game. Like, why did Mega Man hate killing all those robots? Is he lonely? Is he running away? Like, what's going on? Poor Mega Man's probably got so much PTSD. I couldn't even imagine. She came over to your island, even though in game you had so much to be desired. The memory is magic. Yeah. It reminds me, the first time I had ever experienced Resident Evil, like the original PlayStation one. We were over at one of my best friend's houses. He lived right across the street, and I think his parents weren't home or something, and it was just me, him, and his sister, and like they had just got like a new sound system, like big speakers and stuff. So like we were doing like the full immersion in the dark and everything. And that scene where the dogs jump through the window, I will never forget. Like just all of us jumping in unison. And it's like, I don't know, it's those kind of things, like, you get that memory once. Like, that only happens because of the thing that you experienced with your friends. You're part of a story like that for your stepbrother, you think? I also think a lot about like those the kind of games that like have like co-op, and I think it's really, I don't want to say a lost art because it's finally starting to kind of come back as a thing, but like especially with games like Lethal Company and stuff like that, where the game is fun, but the real fun is the time that you're spending with your friends and the experiences you're having together. And I don't know, that stuff is so cool. Don't want to let that stuff go in that way. Yeah, the offline co-op. Even like the online co-op stuff, like, I don't know, it's like created a new like generation of like, I don't want to say like cross-world connections, but like in that way. Cause like you're connecting with people in a way that you couldn't connect to otherwise. And that's really cool to me. Ooh, story. You went through a summer where you were really into wearing nightgowns, and you've almost had like waist-length dark hair. So your brother and his BFF were playing Fatal Frames. You always see where this is going. That game is terrifying. In his room adjacent to mine one summer, and it was 3 a.m., and they were being so loud, so you sleepily walked over to his room to tell him to keep it down. You were 14 and pale AF. He Scooby-Doo jumped into his bro's arms. You were trying to scare him, but it was just... Oh, that's perfect. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so good. Oh, also, I totally agree with like the passing the controller. It's like that was something we always did when we were kids. Like we would play for a little bit, and like you pass it off to your friends, and you're like, "Oh, you play this next level," and like that was always super fun to do with even just like single player games. Like you just found ways to enjoy something with somebody in that kind of a way. And not to say that you can't have that with other media as well. Like, don't get me wrong, like this is not a games only thing, but there's a certain like connection that that you have with like experiencing something with someone like that. It's a very like communal thing. And I think for a little while, like, online gaming was, like, very much struggling with that kind of stuff. Because, just, like, it became such a competitive thing where, like, it started to lose a little bit of the, that kind of friendly competitive nature, I guess, is the best way to put it. Where it was more about the competition than it was the community and the fun of it. We're taking turns voice acting in PS1 JRPGs. You read really fast in your head, so it kept me to slow down for us to make sure you both saw the dialogue in it. To be honest, you've never been into online gaming because you only encountered the competitive thing. That is a super valid thing, especially like we hit a certain point where it like swapped into this like winning is the only thing. Like, that is the only way to enjoy the game. And, like, I don't think it was necessarily, like, a purposeful kind of thing that happened with people. But just because of, like the community was more around min-maxing whatever competitive game you were playing. So you were only getting the everyone trying to, like, be sweaty about it, essentially. And changes like how you think about things, and not in like a way that breeds like a good community. Also, if you've only ever like played like competitive gaming online, definitely try some of like the new breed of like co-op gaming. I think is a really good reintroduction to people like being able to just enjoy a game for being a game. In like, I don't know, in like a friendly sense. Hey friends, I was really hoping to finish this today, but I think I have to get going in a few here. I need to go and pick up groceries and just like do life stuff. But like, you don't know how much I value like just like hanging out and being able to talk and like, I don't know, having these awesome conversations and stuff. I feel like the last few streams especially, the music got loud, sorry. The last few streams especially like have been really awesome in that way, that like, I don't know, you just get to hang out and like have good conversation, and that is a thing I value a lot. So I really like, thank you so much, friends. Like, we cozied up Salty's lunch. No, I love you, friends. I really appreciate it. But today we got an emote done for Dem, and I got a design done for some sort of Wayne action, and now I'm spinning my head around, and I think that's funny. Let's switch over camera mode. Yeah, let's go. Well, seriously, like it means a lot to like be able to hang out and I don't know, just not just be alone in my office, and I don't know. I gotta make a little better habit of doing some good scheduled streams and not just like do these last minute. But it helps being able to, I don't know, just like pop it on and have a good time with y'all. it really it truly means a lot. And even if you're just like lurking and listen to us chat it up and I don't know, have a good time. Just, thanks for coming by, friends. I love y'all. Let's find someone to raid. Let's see, who's doing cool stuff? How do y'all feel about some really offbeat retro gaming stuff? Because NK is doing some crazy dungeon crawling old game, and that stuff's kind of cool. And it's very PC 98 if you're looking for some inspiration. Cool, sweet. We'll do that then. We'll go to raid NK. And I don't know. We'll see y'all soon. It's been fun. The dithering on that one tends to be insane. Well, have a good one, everyone. Thanks again for coming by. I really appreciate you all. Have a lovely Sunday, and we'll see y'all soon.